So, Mr. Mark, you're all done with your pre-orientation checklist. How does it feel?
It was fantastic. Great.
So, let's see. You want to tell everybody about your travel journey? You're as a travel agent, and how did you find us? How did you get to us?
Well, I was a travel agent back in the 90s, back when you had to go to school, literally. I went to the TWA school down in Manhattan, learned everything, and I changed professions and I took a back seat. Now that I'm retired, I'm decided to get back into it. Searched around, saw the MLMs, like, no, negative, not happening. I did a whole lot of research, came across Tyra's videos, probably watched most, if not all of them. I liked everything that she was doing. She wasn't like everyone else out there just trying to make money off people. Her support was for her agents and people who weren't under her umbrella. And I was like, okay, she's the one. And since I've joined, she has gone over the top, just giving everybody things that they may not realize they would not get from, other host agents. So I sing her praises. I tell her all the time whenever we speak, and I will sing praises to anyone. If you want to get in the industry, she's the one.
Thank you so much, Mr. Mark. We really try to get out there, whether it's on our YouTube or out there on the internet. I know how it is being with one of the MLMs and not getting the training. So I just try to give as much as I can without giving too much, but somebody has to show people, and I just figure, I want to change the industry. One trained travel agent at a time. We can't necessarily call it training, but one trained travel agent at a time. So thank you so much for choosing us as a host agency. And you want to talk about the pre-orientation checklist. What was the hardest part about the pre-orientation checklist, and what was the easiest part about the pre-orientation checklist?
Oh. I would say Travel Joy was the hardest because I have dealt with computers for so long, I just walked away. I mean, I literally didn't do too much on the computer for like 2 years. So getting back into it, and it's not like riding a bike. It eventually is, but there were just so many things that I had to get back into, into the groove. But once back into the groove, it was nothing.
But you did a good job. You did a good job. You put everything together. Your proposal, this all looks amazing. It looks absolutely amazing. So I do still think you did an amazing job, even though you said it took however long. Listen, you did a good job. You did.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Let's see. What was the hardest part, or the hardest part of the pre-orientation checklist was travel, or what was the easiest part about your checklist?
Everything else was rather easy. I kind of flowed through it. It was just, getting into the, Travel Joy was the hardest. Everything else, I don't think it was, everything else was rather easy.
Well, I love that. I'm glad to hear that. I try to make it simple. Sometimes it's just not for everybody, and it's okay. It's all a learning curve. Mr. Mark, do you want to tell everybody about your branding, who your niche is?
Group travel. I want to do group travel. Mainly like resorts. Start maybe getting into cruises, but basically want to get people, together, get a nice deal for people who, really can't get away. Just keep throwing things out there for them and say, hey, look, this is a decent price. We have a few people together, or get a, nice sum of people together, and take this trip. Everyone needs to get away. Life is hard.
Yeah, you're right. Let's see. The follow-up question. What are you looking forward to the most? Now that you're all done, you know exactly what you're doing. You know how to run your travel business. What are you looking forward to the most when it comes to your travel business?
Getting more people out there traveling. And I would like to, visit certain resorts and sites so that I can, give them the experience, show them what they're actually going to experience when they go to these locations.
Yep. Well, listen, you're definitely on the right track. That's one thing that I can say. Keep promoting yourself. Remember, people buy stuff from people that they know, like, and trust. They don't know you, they don't like you, they don't trust you, then they're not going to buy, from you. So just keep putting yourself out there. And I think that you are doing an amazing job. And, as always, if you need me, text me, send some kind of smoke. I'm here to help you. We're not mind readers, so we don't know, if you don't say anything sometimes. So if you need us, you just let us know, okay? And as I said before, I'm super proud of you, Mr. Mark. I know going through the pre-orientation checklist is not always the easiest, but you made it through. You made it through, and I think that's what matters. And I'm really proud of you.
Hey, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much for choosing Mommy and We Travels and Travelpreneur Dreams, okay?
Okay.